Washing and waxing the new Santa Cruz the lazy way, or the easy way. I'm going to show you how I do it, the quickest way that I know of to get it done. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive MT. That's right, today we're going to be washing and waxing my new Santa Cruz. Now, I think this is the easiest way you can possibly do it. So I'm going to show you my method. We'll fast forward through the washing, of course. Who wants to see that? But what I use, very simple. Some people use a 2-bucket method, 2 giant, heavy 5-gallon buckets. I don't do that. It's not necessary. As far as soap goes, any kind of good foaming car wash soap is fine. This just happens to be something that I got with the purchase of a vehicle recently. I don't even know, a dealership gave it to me, so we're going to use this. Then a couple of mitts. I find they're easiest to use. I have one for the wheels, which is going to be this one, and then I have one for the paint and everything else, this one. Now I would start at the top so that you don't get all the dirty bits down at the bottom embedded in your mitt, but I'm not even real picky about that. So what I do, fill this up, of course. I'll wash the truck first, and then I'll wash the wheels last, so that any dirt and grime and grit that's in there that I would have gotten off of the wheels isn't floating around in the water to scratch up my paint. So we're going to go ahead, fill that up, and then when I'm done, we're going to go ahead and I'll show you what the lazy man's waxing method is. Pretty simple. We've got her all washed, and yeah, we're rocking the 80s headband because it's hot and humid out there, and when the sun flashes every now and then, it gets really hot. So we've got it pulled in the garage. Next up, I told you I'd show you the lazy man's way to wax. This truly is. I'm using this Chemical Guys spray wax. It's called a Blazing Banana. By the way, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but hey, Chemical Guys, I'm not opposed. But anyway, I like this stuff. I used it before. To use it, it's very simple. You spray some on a cloth, and then you spray the surface, and then you wipe it around, and then you use a clean, dry, soft cloth to kind of buff it up or shine it up a little bit. Doesn't really require any elbow grease. It's pretty simple to do, and the finish is awesome. Lasts for a couple, 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Much better than that old paste stuff that you put on. You have to wait for it to dry. Break your arm trying to get it off. I'm just not into that. I'm into the lazy man's way to do it. So I'll let you guys see a little bit of the application, then I'll do the whole vehicle, and then I'll come back on, show you what it looks like when I'm done. Real quick, let's take a look at the hood. Hopefully you'll be able to tell a difference. I don't know. There's my hand over the hood. There's me over the hood. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, she is done. Let's take a look. Came out pretty well as far as I'm concerned. Nice and shiny. And of course that banana smell that it has now. But you can take a look around for yourself, see what it looks like. I know we're not out in the bright shiny sun, but let's take a look at the hood here. If you remember the before, this is the after. A little bit crisper image. There's my hand. I do notice a difference. It is much shinier, of course. I mean, granted, it wasn't that dirty to begin with. They did wash it when I picked it up, of course. Now, there's nothing like looking for flaws when you're waxing your vehicle, and that's the best time to spot them because you're going to probably see every inch of the vehicle, right? And I did find one. If we go back here to the back, very small, but right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I can see it in the lens, right there. That is a little bit of a chip. Now, it's not very deep, it's not very substantial, but nonetheless, it's there anyway. So I have a choice to make. I could take it back to the dealership and demand that they fix that. Of course, it could have happened while I've been driving the truck around myself. You know, I don't know, who knows? But it's pretty minor, and I'd be more concerned about something happening while it was at the dealership. So what I'll probably do is just touch it up ever so slightly myself. I may not even do that. Again, it just looks like a little smudge of dirt on there, so I'm not sure if I will. This is probably the bad part about washing a vehicle, is you find out pretty quickly if there's any flaws like that. Anyway, that's the whole process. That's the washing and waxing the new Santa Cruz the lazy way. I'll call it the expeditious or the quick way. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I've got my flame suit on. I'm ready to hear it. Also, real quick, if you did in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I will leave a link down below, by the way, to the spray wax that I used in case anybody wants to check it out. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma, and Rob Motive JT, all about Jeep Gladiators. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.